Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Today I want to talk a little bit about, again, building the vessel. I've been talking about this topic quite a lot now, and it's just super interesting to me how there's deeper layers that you can unlock, that you can understand of building your vessel, basically. Because building your vessel basically has a lot to do with success and trying to reach success and actually holding the soul, holding the consciousness to actually be able to hold success. Because there's so many people out there that have a lot of money but they don't feel grateful for what they have, and there's also people that don't have any money and they're happy. So the vessel explains that, like, the person that did have money, that had the money, they didn't build the vessel to hold the happiness that came with money, you know? And yeah, basically, the bottom line is you will never ever receive anything from life if you first don't build the vessel for it. So, for example, I had this thought, a lot of athletes, when they win a game or they get first place, they win the gold medal, they all break down in tears and they get really emotional. And it's because they've been building their vessel so much to the point that, like, this is their life. This is like everything they have is right at this moment, you know? And that's an example of someone that's built the vessel and achieved what they wanted from it. And the money doesn't mean shit, you know? It's the person that you became because of what you've gone through is what really makes your vessel grow. It's really what helps you achieve the amount of fulfillment and happiness and blessings that you want to achieve. It's all about building the vessel to receive that fulfillment. Because an actual trophy, an actual gold medal doesn't sound good. If someone random just came up to you and gave you a gold medal and it had no intrinsic value, you wouldn't feel like you achieved anything, you know? But on the other hand, if someone, worked their ass off every single day, 5 days a week, and they've practiced 3 hours a day, they've gone through pain, suffering, they've had days where they wanted to quit, they've had days where they said, this is not for me, they said they had days where they had to, whatever, just hard days, basically, hard, tough, and uncertain days. And those are the days that really, really make things worth it at the end of the day. So, like, for people out there that are going through any form of pain or any form of uncertainty, they don't know what's going to happen with their lives, just know that this is the chance. This is why we all came to Earth. It's for us to expand, to grow, to allow what is going to come, and for it to be worth it. There's an intelligence behind, like, times of uncertainty and stuff. And I feel like it's a very crucial time in your life. So, with that in mind, the one thing that I feel like we all should be looking forward for, the one thing that we should all be aware of is that during these times of painfulness, remember to keep your head up. It sounds very basic, it sounds very simple, but embrace the pain, embrace the awkwardness, embrace the uncertainty. If it's something that you really want inside, if you really desire for infinite amount of fulfillment, true blessings, true miracles, let me just pull this up. If you really desire those things deep in your heart, then you should know that at this particular moment, at the lowest point, just know that this is what it's all about. This is the human experience. This is, like, why we're here. It's such a beautiful place to be in, even though it's uncomfortable, even though it feels like shit. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. But basically, yeah, I had this feeling of uncertainty while I was trading. So if you guys didn't know, I trade cryptocurrencies. I trade the S&P 500. I'm into trading prop firms right now, which is like funded accounts. And basically, I had one of my worst weeks ever. And it was like a lot of losses in a row. And that normally never happens to me. And so I thought, like, you know what, I'm gonna just try and like double down, or not really double down, but like I'll try and go again. I'll try and revenge trade. I know it's going in my way. And then all of a sudden, as I thought it was going in my way, it went back to the opposite way. And then I lost. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get out of everything. I'm just gonna stop it for a week. And then as soon as I decided that I was gonna stop, it started going in my way, basically, the trade. And that really makes you feel like, oh damn, that really breaks your ego and makes you think, you know what, the Creator gave me this opportunity to go through this pain so I can build my vessel so that when the time comes when I am profitable and I feel that amount of happiness, no, I can really deserve the profits that I get, you know? Because some people, they become like multimillionaires randomly because they invested into a meme coin of some sort, or like some cryptocurrency, or some people got rich because they inherited it from their parents. Like, do they really deserve that money? Now you go against someone that worked from the slums, you know, someone that worked from nothing. They worked themselves to becoming a regular staff, second to a manager, number 3 is like CEO, I don't know, whatever the steps is. Like, the person that basically builds the vessel will always win against a person that receives the bread of shame. The bread of shame is like something that you earn instantly that you didn't earn it properly, basically. And yeah, right now with my trading career, I'm building the vessel to receive, you know? Actually also with content, like right now I'm getting into content creation, and I really feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really want to try and reach the audience that I truly align with, but I'm still trying to find my voice, basically. And it takes time, but I really want to like emit the message that I have to the world. And that's not gonna happen unless I try. It's so easy for me to say, oh, this is so uncomfortable, this is not nice, I don't know what the frick I'm doing, I don't know who I should be targeting, and then come up with all sorts of lame excuses, you know, when I'm at the bottom. But if you double down during your hardest times and keep your head up, like I said earlier, and you say that this is the moment, this is the exact moment where I need to stretch my ego, I need to build the vessel, that's the moment where the blessings are gonna come, the miracles are gonna come, you're gonna start understanding stuff, and you're gonna grow to receive those blessings. That's honestly what I want to talk about. So, yeah. That's all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.